What's good, YouTube? It's Butter in this joint, man. Today, I'm back with another reaction, man. Today, we got Drakeo the Ruler versus Inglewood, the beef that got him killed. Dang, this joint stink. But no, though. We was supposed to Ben come do this part 2, cause the last one, it wasn't really giving too many details, bro. They skimmed through it, so we had to get a little deeper, see what happened. No cap. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, even if you're not. And lastly, go check out that boxing video. But this joint 41 minutes long, so I ain't doing too much talking.
On February the 16th, 2021, Stink Team rapper Ketchy the Great dies after being hit by a car in a freak accident on Pacific Coast Highway.
Pacific Coast Highway in Pacific Palisades has reopened this morning after a deadly crash there. A person was fatally struck by a vehicle in the area of PCH and Porto Marina Way shortly before 11 o'clock last night. Sky 2 was over the investigation outside of the closed restaurant Sidewalk Cafe. One car involved in the crash drove off the road and onto the beach. The identity of the victim has not been released.
Drakeo mourned the loss of his close friend and collaborator on Twitter, as did many other titans of the rap media game. But soon Drakeo would take to IG Live to make sure the world knew that Ketchy's death was an accident unrelated to the ongoing beef.
You got hit by a car, bro. But you know how these don't get hit. No, that didn't happen, bro. That didn't
They got excited when they seen that. Can't wait to this
happen, bro. It's on the news, bro. On the shit, bro. Got hit by a car by some pedestrians. Nah, you know they finna start though. Finna be popping it like doing something that didn't happen. You know how they wanna claim bodies that they ain't do.
And it seemed as if Drakeo was right, because soon after this, the likes of Lil Deuce was on Twitter celebrating Ketchy's death, even going as far as to drop his exact location for anybody looking for him after those tweets. Drakeo would clap back on Twitter, calling anybody disrespecting Ketchy a homophobic slur, as well as going on IG saying that anybody that's cool with Inglewood is a target for his team, even if they're not from LA.
Any dude hang with him, if you from out of town, you hang with, you getting chipped to straight up. All that playing shit. I just talked about this shit the other day, bro. Just talking about.
So what is IFGB? What is that, a hood, or that's just like, what is that?
I don't be tripping up coming out here and doing niggas I don't give a where you from. I don't give a if you're from Alaska, none of that shit.
He said
you
Alaska.
chippy. I don't care where you from, Texas, any of that shit. You could be from the Bay, Sacramento. You come out here, you getting chipped.
Despite the devastating death of Ketchy, Drakeo would go on to have a successful rollout that month of his Truth Hurts mixtape and his Drake collaboration. But things would heat up once again on March the 8th, 2021, when No Jumper released a new interview with YG, where he introduces members of his 400 record label. And during the interview, YG appeared to have a few choice words for Drakeo without naming him specifically.
Oh, IFGB is YG in them? And that's a blood set, so. But what? Oh no, y'all said Drakeo wasn't nothing.
Explaining that his crew don't do rap beefs, and saying that if they're in a street beef, it's for real, and his goons are really gonna get you.
I'm not
finna be going out there doing no rap diss and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing all that rap beef and all that shit. We not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
This appeared to be a bold threat, and naturally, it didn't take Drakeo long to clap back. 3 days later, on March the 11th, 2021, Drakeo reacts to Adam22 doing the YG interview by previewing a song on IG Live, with lyrics that say a rapper will get Swiss cheesed, i.e. shot, if he does one more thing, I assume referring to YG. Drakeo also goes on to post numerous IG stories referring to YG directly, reposting a story that YG put up, congratulating Bobby Shmurda for getting out of jail, with a caption saying people will congratulate somebody getting out of jail from out of town.
Exactly what I'll be talking about. These will congratulate another from out of town for being some hell nigga from their own city. So is YG really a hater? Is he, Chad?
But hate when...
Cause it seemed like Drakeo trying to apply that pressure on him For real, it sounds like it's a female involved almost.
Somebody gets out of jail in their own city. Draco would then suggest that he wasn't the only person who'd realised this, then posting that he's happy that Bobby got out of jail, before absurdly suggesting that the Stink team had started a trend of people getting out of jail. Draco would then turn his attention back to YG, saying that he's not going to let someone acting tough stop him from progressing his career, suggesting that YG didn't help the up-and-comers in LA with their careers, so now Draco's got to do it. Draco then tells YG publicly to unfollow him on Instagram, sort of a humble brag to let the world know that YG is still following him. A week after that, Draco goes live on Instagram, dissing YG again, as well as Snoop Dogg and Boosie for not being independent and not beating charges as bad as the ones he beat.
What charges did he have? Man, they might say it. If they don't say it, I'm gonna look it up.
I said what I said. Just keep tagging all that. First of all, just keep saying all this. Oh, what about Kenny? What about YG? Not independent. What about Snoop Dogg? He beat a murder, not the death penalty. What about this? What about Lil Boosie? He beat one murder. I beat one murder. Attempts, nigga. Conspiracy. Yeah. Ain't getting no money from their music. Stop comparing me to that's broken, scary. I want to break it down when I see him.
A body, 5 attempts, and conspiracy? Oh, nah. Who was his lawyer? Bro. His lawyer needed to... Bro, I don't even know what to say. I'm in shock. I don't know what to say, bro.
You know what time it is. Shit open up in April, so all that tough ass shit, see me, you know what it is. Like they don't see the Don riding around LA. What's wrong with you?
Clearly Draco...
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. It sounded like he wanted like somebody to give him a handout or applause. I mean, I know he's not asking for no handout, but it's like you can't expect nobody to congratulate you or nothing like that. Like, you know, that's my opinion. I don't know though.
Was eager to disrespect his ops, but after the loss of his close friend Ketchy the Great, his enemies wanted to do the same thing right back to him. The following month, on April the 9th, 2021, Inglewood-affiliated rapper Ice Water Rock drops a Draco and Ketchy diss song called Ketchy Pack, a song primarily focused on mocking Ketchy the Great's death and showing utmost disrespect by driving over tomato ketchup packets in his lowrider and spilling ketchup on the ground. But while the ops were going low, Draco was going high, because
That's
a week
tough.
after that incredibly
That's a different type of disrespect. That's definitely a new one.
disrespectful Ketchy diss song dropped, Draco went mainstream, with his feature on Saweetie's song Risky releasing, giving Draco the chance to showcase his talent to a much more mainstream pop audience. Sadly, Draco's style wasn't necessarily what the mainstream was looking for, with many commenters not entirely happy with Draco's performance on the track. But that didn't matter, because Draco was an independent artist, and the last thing he cared about was impressing a mainstream audience. And so 3 days after that, he would go on to drop a much more independent release, a collab album with his brother Ralphie the Plug titled A Cold Day in Hell. This included more disrespectful songs aimed at his ops like Just Retire, where he says, "I'm the reason that all your homies are dying. The only way I see us having it is my way. He's never coming back and that's that, just retire."
Oh my
Then
God.
on May the 6th, the Long Live the Greatest music video drops, where we see Draco paying his respects to Ketchy, with the music video showing Ketchy's funeral in great detail, along with documentary footage of the Stink team attending the ceremony. From here, Draco would continue to be active in the rap scene, making big moves.
Oh, the Stink team is his mans. I don't know why I was thinking I was police when it literally said that. I'm thinking that's like a task force.
Being seen on May the 13th, 2021, hanging out with Drake after the successful release of their collab.
Yeah,
My big dog, man.
yeah, you know what's going on.
Two Drakes, man.
Yeah,
So,
that boy.
they can't stop it, man.
yeah.
They can't stop two
That
Drakes,
boy.
man. Big Drakes on
Yeah.
Then on May the 22nd, Draco would be seen on social media playing a Frosty song and celebrating him being out of jail, I assume, doing what YG was supposed to do.
Yeah, man, welcome home, man. I need some help.
Ultimately, Draco's fake positivity towards his ops would have its limits, and soon some of Draco's enemies would end up doing something so offensive they would offend the whole of Los Angeles. At the end of May 2021, another Inglewood
I'm not gonna lie, he was definitely trolling on the net heavy.
blood, who was known to socialize with Frosty by the name of Baby Capone, would deface the mural of Nipsey Hussle outside of his Marathon clothing store where he lost his life, tagging IFGB and his own name over Nipsey's face, much to the disappointment of locals with the utmost love and respect for Nipsey.
Capone, huh? Capone. Yeah. Wall banging Capone, okay. Yeah.
He had
After
some
the incident,
balls.
Capone would go live with another blood from his hood by the name of Indian Red Boy.
Before we get into this, if they play the video, I seen the video. I ain't gonna spoil it.
Laughing about the incident, dissing other hoods, and claiming to be 6OK or rolling 60s killers.
You know what's going on, dead on me. You know what's going on, bitch. Dead on me. You know what's going on, bitch. Stop playing with us, bitch.
Not long after this went down, Drakeo himself would come out to diss Baby Capone and the whole of Inglewood, telling the world that these are the people that he's beefing with.
These are the people that don't like me, bro. These are the people that don't like me. These are the type of people that they are. Oh, you just over-exaggerating. All right, now you see. The same I've been telling you this was hoes. I've been telling
I'm glad I was goofy.
bro. Now you wanna what for now? Wanna wait till cross Nipsey face out and do all this on the wall? These hoes, I've been saying this from the jump.
Wow.
Yeah, bet all y'all dumbass look stupid as a
Every video I seen, if he ain't in the music video, he in the whip every time.
Now, these y'all wanted to group up and click up with it and all that to go against me.
Then on June the 1st, Drakeo goes live telling his followers that his ops don't last long and that they should check the scoreboard.
They don't make it too long though. They either end up dying or like catching some or like woo! Scoreboard!
He was a troll.
I'm done. The scoreboard is crazy.
Drakeo clearly had the ops in Inglewood on his mind during this period. On June the 11th, he goes live on IG once again, this time with a pinned comment saying who wants to fight Drakeo from Inglewood. And during that live, Drakeo says he never lost a fight in jail, going on to say the Stinks beat up Inglewood in prison, even Red Bull specifically.
Inglewood versus Stink Team? Yeah. We know that no wins. Dead homies. Beating the shit out. Yeah. Ask everyone in the county jail. This rap shit on it. Dead homies. County jail, no wins on none of the homies. Dead homies. Yeah, catch up, Mel, slapped Hangout. My brother knocked J Bird out. Yeah, what? Red Bull beat his ass.
Dang.
Talking about Seven Flame beat his ass. Dead homie. Yeah, no wins. Oh, the rap cat asked him, bro, about fights in the county jail. No wins. Dead homies. I beat the shit out of Solo on the dead homies. No wins on none of them homies. Catch up. Beat the shit out. No good. Black eyes. Couldn't even open his eyes. Ask that don't get along with they steal bloods. Ask them the real stories. Dead homies. No wins on none of my homies.
And that he loves fighting, say that he's even going to beat up his ops and their security at Rolling Loud, and that he loves fighting so much he doesn't need a gun.
Let's see if you got all that tough shit when we do this Rolling Loud on the dead homies, because you can't fight. We're going to beat the shit out you. We come to jail. Y'all don't come to jail. Dead homies fighting is nothing. So we're going to see when it's Rolling Loud and ain't no guns and all that, when we beating the shit out of y'all and y'all security. Why we even talking about fighting? Fighting is fun, though. But nah, we ain't doing no fighting. Unless we getting paid. We can get paid. We get paid after fighting. I'll beat the ass with the AP on.
Drakeo goes on to say that he will knock out AZ Chike and that when his ops beef him, they're over.
That's his op? I know he got a song with Peso that we reacted to.
G's get so scared they have to warn everybody that the Stink Team might actually pull up to their hood and shoot people.
Why he even comment on Ralphie shit on their dead homie? He gonna go to
His nose fat too.
bro, he gonna go to Chike, bro. Chike, bro, he's gonna go to sleep the first 2 seconds. Dead homie. That's why he's quiet when he's popping that shit. He's be in the background like, hey, bro, don't do that, bro. They gonna really come over here and shoot one of them homies in the face. Dead homie.
Despite being out of jail for months at this point, Drakeo still seemed obsessed with jailhouse politics. Going live again around 8 days later on June the 19th, alongside Ralphie, speaking publicly on fights that they had with Inglewood members whilst in jail.
That guy in the ring with me left out bad. No cap. Since I was like 11 years old, that guy in the ring with me left out bad.
They don't like bringing up that part. That was J Bird. He was asleep.
Oh yeah, went to sleep in the cell. He thought he was big and all might doing all them push-ups. He got up in the ring and said, ooh. Oh, what?
Yeah, Red Bull.
They don't like to tell the stories how they homies got their ass beat. They got too many. All victorious victories.
Beat the shit out of Solo. Nigga.
What?
Sat him on
Put
the
him
ass
out.
cheeks, nigga.
Drakeo then begins to tell everybody that,
Bro, the fact that he even got all these lives to show us is crazy. He got to be some type of federal agent.
AZ Chike apparently only joined the Bloods at age 25.
Because you gangbang, you are a bitch.
You hop in the mix at 25? I ain't glad, that's disgraceful.
Bitch. He's don't want to tell this bitch you got put on at 25.
A few days later, on June the 23rd, 2021, Drakeo goes live again, bragging about the assortment of cars that he brought when he got out of jail.
You see how I came, as soon as you get out, Double R, Range Rover, S550. Stop playing with me. I'm not the one to play with. Just hated that I was in jail. The real is out of jail now. Y'all got some to compete with. Yeah, homie.
He went on to taunt his ops, telling them that he's outside and that they shouldn't even think about pulling up on him.
Outside, where you say I don't be at, I'm always outside. Who was that? It's outside. They like, man, that bitch ass on live right now. He think he's safe. We know where he at. Go pull up on him. Don't think about it.
Clearly, there was a lot of danger lurking in these LA streets, and it wouldn't be long until another person lost their life. Because on July the 8th, Indian Red Boy, the Blood who had been seen on IG Live with Capone after defacing Nipsey Hussle's mural, would be murdered in the most shocking way, being shot dead whilst on IG Live with Capone himself, quite literally being shot up on camera and dying in front of all of his followers.
Wait, the Capone, because I seen the video, bro. He was sitting in a car like this. Wait, let's see if he played it.
That footage is still circulating, but is far too violent to show you on YouTube. The war playing out...
Oh yeah, he can't show it, but... Bro, he was sitting in a car like this, bro. He looked around for a second. Next thing you know, they just come in. Bro, Cook him on the video. He was trying to, like, talk to his man. His man was like, where you at? Where you at? He couldn't even talk, bro. He just started bleeding and all that, bro. That joint was crazy.
Out on LA streets was a dangerous game. But thankfully, in between the death, disses, and destruction, Drakeo was still finding the time to drop off fire music. His next album, Ain't That the Truth, will drop on July the 23rd. The project containing possibly my favourite Drakeo song, Flu Flamma Op, a certified banger that has Drakeo at his best, came with a music video that dropped later that month, where Drakeo once again showed off his beloved Rolls-Royce Dawn extensively. And on that song, Ralphie the Plug has some eyebrow-raising lyrics, seeming to take responsibility for Red Bull's murder, where he says, "Another one dead if you put your hands on this jewelry. All 12 said not guilty, you heard the jury." Drakeo would also appear to reference Indian Red Boy's graphic murder on IG Live in lyrics from the mixtape's opening track, Just Dance, where Drakeo raps, "Since they like Instagram so much they gon' die on it, 223 shells rocking in his head while he live streaming." So while Drakeo was dropping some of...
Bro, see, remember when I told you I was like, do. See, I ain't know it was that, but I knew it was something big, bro. He said he got hit with a 223 while he was live streaming. That's crazy.
The best music of his career, it was coming out to a backdrop of escalating LA violence. On August the 10th, 2021, Inglewood members were targeted in a shooting where a car carrying Frosty and one of his friends was shot up and hit multiple times, crashing, with Frosty being hit and surviving, but his friend ultimately losing his life.
Dang.
Well, more breaking news at this hour, this time in Inglewood, where police are investigating a double shooting.
There was a shooting here. 2 people sent to the hospital in critical condition off to a local trauma center, and you see this car that crashed. Looks like it's involved in the crash. It's unclear if the people inside were shot or if that's a suspect vehicle. We don't have any information about a suspect being in custody, but 2 people had to be transported to the hospital. Pretty serious shooting here with La Brea shut down.
Frosty would even go live following the shooting, still wearing all of his chains and continuing to gangbang on camera from the back of the ambulance.
Niggas be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, this the Rapumentary needed. This go more into detail. This what I wanted to see.
Yeah, that's from the dead homies.
Bro, that's crazy.
I feel like El Chapo, bitch, I'm flaming. New music coming soon. Watch out for that. Go follow me on Snowgirl TV. Oh, I can't feel nothing in my arm. I'm ready to get tatted. Dead homie, my whole shit numb. Oh, they had to make me a hand thing so I could throw up the B. I told them if I can't throw up the B on F Street, it's bad. No wheelchair for me on the hood. You know, I'm gonna purchase me some new legs immediately. Stop playing. 5,000 a leg on F Street. I can't even hold the phone in my right hand. I can still sock it on F Street. They gotta transport me by myself with extra security. Yeah, on F Street, my dingling still work on flaming. You think I don't got G
Nah, bro, that's a very important part. Getting shot, making sure that don't still work.
wagons and shit following me? I don't think y'all can see it yet. I think we don't got the G wagons in the back and all the shits, Rolls Royces and all that. When you a rich, they treat you good. You feel me? They kept my chains for me.
With Frosty even telling an audience of IG followers that him and his homie Darby had 2 guns on them when they were attacked, but they didn't get to them in time.
Where was they at? If you like that, they should have been right here. Bro. I mean, they probably got cases or on probation or something, but bro, it's always better with it than without it. I learned that throughout the years, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hope it wasn't in the trunk, because if it's in the trunk, you might as well not have it at all.
In the comments, I need to see FIP Darby. That's on the dead homies. We had 2 straps on us. It happened like that. We had 2 guns. Yeah, and we still, it happened.
Yeah, bro.
Just caught us lacking. Sad.
While one Inglewood rapper was recovering from a tragedy, another was angling to escalate the beef with Drakeo. On August the 19th, 2021, Munchie B, the blind OG from Inglewood, who appeared in the Hood vlog alongside Red Bull, would release a Drakeo diss song called The Truth Is the Truth, with the song
he got dissed by a blind? Oh my god.
Its title being a play on the titles of Drakeo's mixtape series, which are all named after the truth in some way. On the song, Munchie B dissed Drakeo's brother Ralphie, saying that he stole his rap style from Frosty. He referenced Stink Team member Solo snitching during the Red Bull trial. He mocked Ketchy the Great for being hit by a car. He even disses Drakeo's young son, saying he's going to beat him up when he turns 18. A savage diss, but from here there would be much more musical activity coming from Inglewood. As also in August, word would spread of an upcoming collaboration track between Inglewood affiliates AZ Chike and Rucci and Louisiana rap legend.
See, I remember we reacted to Rucci too. I think he was on the LMB Net. He was on somebody's song. I don't remember. But this why he don't like him. Okay.
Lil Boosie. This would lead Drakeo to publicly diss Lil Boosie for making songs with his op AZ Chike, with Drakeo saying Boosie has been picking the wrong people to work with and that he's now lost all respect for him. Though in all fairness, Drakeo seemed to have been sneak dissing Boosie ever since he got out of jail, with one of the first songs that he dropped after getting out being a track called Lil Boosie, where Drakeo says that his charges topped Lil Boosie's murder charges. AZ Chike would respond saying that Drakeo was trying to blackball him from the rap game and suggesting that Boosie just doesn't care about his opinion. And Chike would later post a story mocking Drakeo, suggesting that Boosie would never care about his opinion.
What y'all think that motive was? Like, what was the end result of telling Boosie you lost all respect for him? Was Boosie supposed to take his verse back? Was he supposed to be like, God darn it, Drakeo, you're right?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. One thing about these Cali Bulls, bro, they know how to woof on the net, bro. They funny, all of them, bro.
He's quote unquote losing respect for somebody he's never met a day in his life. They never exchanged words. They didn't even have a prior relationship to what he said. We actually got a lot of mutuals, a whole lot of mutuals, bro. It's who just took a pic with him that I with. You don't see me saying I lost respect for them or none of that shit.
And Boosie himself would even later commentate on the situation in a DJ Vlad interview, ultimately saying Drakeo's beefs have nothing to do with him and don't influence who he's going to collab with. But Drakeo's anger about his ops getting a Boosie feature was minor in comparison to the explosion of beef he was about to release onto the LA rap scene. As on August the 20th, 2021, Drakeo previews a new song called Inglewood on his IG Live. One song dissing the entire city of Inglewood. And people were all in the comments telling Drakeo to shoot the music video in Inglewood if he's really that tough, causing Drakeo to warn his ops not to be doing all that.
Shoot the video in Inglewood, tough guy. Y'all know what's up. Don't do all that on my shit.
Drakeo would go on to say once again that when people from Inglewood diss him, their OGs tell them to chill out because they know he'll go there and do something crazy.
Why you think when that bitch ass diss me, was on that? You know why they was on him? Yeah, they was on him because they like, yeah, he gonna come through here. Yeah, stop running your mouth because you don't got to deal with that when it's come through here and get to acting crazy.
Drakeo would have called. OGs tell them to chill out because they know he'll go there and do something crazy.
Why you think when that bitch ass diss me, was on that? Come through here. Yeah, stop running your mouth because you don't got to deal with that when it's come through here and get to acting crazy.
Drakeo would of course go on to diss Rucci and AZ Chike extensively, mainly focused on questioning their street credentials and financial stability.
What street shit is Chike doing? Nah, wait. What street shit is Rucci doing?
Oh, so he calling they bluffs on the live.
Wait. Cause wearing rags in videos don't make you a street. How many bodies did this be? Wait. How many times did even been to jail? Wait. Have you went to jail for a traffic ticket? Suspended license.
Wait, hold on, bro. Are we bragging about jail though, my guy?
Burglary, robbery, commercial burglary.
Getting caught is not the move.
Oh, okay. Nothing? Never been to the county? Okay, yeah. 2,500.
I mean, I see what he's saying though. If they claiming they own that and ain't nothing happened, but people could be that smooth. But at the same time, I'm not saying they is at all.
5,000, 50. Yeah, 50. All right. What type of cars drive? Okay. Dude, have cars. Okay. Pull up and slap one of you because you know what I really be on.
That very same day, Drakeo goes live again, dissing his ops, saying they never went to jail like him, and saying again that they're too broke to have cars.
Dang.
Didn't make a song about the homie getting hit by cars and all type of shit, bro. Y'all didn't do that.
And a week later, on the 7th of September, Drakeo premieres the full-blown music video to his scathing diss track, Inglewood. And it's got bar after bar mocking the entire city of Inglewood, saying that he's going to turn the whole of California against Inglewood, and that he plans on tying up and hanging his ops. He says he'll turn the suburbs of Inglewood to a gym factory, which honestly, I'm still not entirely sure what that means. Let me know in the comments if you know, it sounds bad. He calls Inglewood natives weenies. He says a lot of people in Inglewood are snitches. He disses Rucci and calls him poor. He disses AZ Trike in numerous lyrics, including one where he questions why he would join a gang at 25.
Yeah, bro, that is still so wild to me, bro.
And saying that he'll hang him up like a coat, as well as mocking AZ Trike and Rucci for still being cold in the music industry despite getting their feature from Lil Boosie. With this being a reference to the fact that their collab track Hood Rat still hasn't passed 400,000 views on YouTube. Drakeo also says on the song that he dropped 50 on a blind person, which seems to suggest that he was putting up
I dropped 50 on a blind and he ain't see it coming.
money for a hit on Inglewood member Munchie B, who was previously shot in the head and left blind. Drakeo goes on to rap that his ops are as sweet as buttercups, and that he'll turn their ass to Reese's Pieces, with this being an apparent reference to a rumoured prison incident, which may or may not have happened involving Munchie B, some peanut butter, and some pretty unpleasant things that I just...
Hold on, bro. Munchie B peanut butter incident explained. A lot of people talk about the incident over a decade ago. Munchie B from IGB was beat up and had peanut butter logged in his by the rolling 60s and rolling 90s. Oh my gosh. With the broomstick. Nah, bro. Nah. That's one of the craziest stories I ever heard. Where did they even get a broomstick from in jail? They be having those? I know they be gonna have to clean, but can't they make that a weapon? Bro, that's so crazy, bro.
Don't even want to get into here. Drakeo ends the track with one final dose of disrespect, saying "Free Kells," a reference to that Stink Team member who was convicted of murdering Red Bull. Now, I personally think that after all of the drama with Drakeo fighting the cops and prosecutors, even after beating his case, it's pretty likely that the cops were watching his every move. And I've got no doubt that after the song Inglewood released, the police would have been aware that Drakeo had just made a public declaration of war on everyone in Inglewood and were probably keeping a close eye on him. And with that in mind, it's not massively surprising that only a day after Drakeo released Inglewood, he was arrested whilst riding in the back of an Uber. Drakeo would actually go live on Instagram whilst being pulled over by the police, with his son in the back of an Uber having a full-scale meltdown as to how the cops knew to target him in the back of a taxi.
You're getting detained for 148, delaying my investigation.
Bro, they was probably watching, they probably seen the background, or they was watching the traffic lights or something, bro.
Investigation.
What is your investigation?
I already told y'all, 10 windows. I don't have an ID.
He's not even driving.
He gave me his ID. You're not giving me your ID.
Mind you, you're not even supposed to be talking. Exactly, I got my seatbelt on with my son.
I know, but I'm asking you to, I'm back in the car. But now, I want you to put the phone down. Put your hands up here.
I'm on live.
What's going
What
on?
are you talking about? I'm on live.
Okay, I don't care about being on live. I'm on live too.
All
See
right.
this? LAPD got me on live too.
I'll take it on. See that.
You can pick the phone down. If you want to point the phone at me, that's fine.
All right.
I'm cool with that.
All right. I don't know what's going on right now, bro. This is crazy. I jumped it up.
Bro, they don't even, like this comment said, bro, he don't got no warrant. He's in the back seat. He not even supposed to be getting spoken to. Bro, that's crazy. Police be twisted, bro.
Uber, bro, to pick up my son, bro. Literally.
5 out of 1. Have all units respond.
My son is in the car, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Approaching 251.
This is... Got my son with me in the car, bro. This is crazy, bro.
I'm asking you not to go in your pocket.
I'm putting my phone in my pocket, bro.
No, but I don't want you to go in your pocket.
What are y'all on, bro?
I'm not on anything. I'm not yelling or screaming or nothing.
Like you asked the Uber driver, bro.
For his ID. And I asked you for your ID.
What's going on right now, bro?
Then when I asked for a backup,
I ain't gonna lie, that's the friend you don't want in the wheel when the police come.
and then I asked you to step out of the car, you told me no.
I didn't tell you, no. I said, what am I stepping up?
They definitely drawing. He don't got no reason to even be getting talked to right now. But, like, some people, they be hyping the police up, bro.
The car for?
Because we have the right to pull you out of the car. You didn't have an ID. At first, you didn't have an ID.
I just noticed it was behind my shit.
At first, you allegedly didn't have an ID, so I want to identify you.
This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. What the f is going on?
So I'm telling you right now, you're the one who's escalating this, and you're the one who's stating you have your kid in the car. I didn't want to do this in front of you,
bro, but you seen it. You was behind me, bro.
I can still pull you over. Your kid in the car or not.
What are you talking about, bro?
You gotta listen, bro.
What's going on?
So this is where we're gonna be at right now. My supervisor here. I'm gonna tell you, my supervisor here, and then we got a couple more units in here. We're gonna ask you one more time to step out, and if you say no, then we're gonna do what we gotta do to get you out.
It's crazy,
and then I'm
bro.
gonna take you out, and then I'm gonna take you to jail.
What the f is going on, bro?
Sir, let's not do this in front of the kids.
So what? Why are y'all pulling me? What did I do for y'all to put me? Y'all pulling over an Uber driver, bro. What is going on?
But we need them going with the program.
What is the?
Just get out of the car and we'll handle this.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Just give us a second. Boss, let's make this easy. It's not a big deal.
Bro, what the fuck are you?
I can't lie. He doing it to himself now. I can't even lie.
This is crazy, bro.
Let's do this the right way.
What are we doing, bro? Why? What is going on, though? Exactly, bro. Why are y'all pulling me over? He said that he put him over for tint windows. This is an Uber driver, bro. This has nothing to do.
That's their favorite excuse, bro. That is their favorite excuse.
Dude, what is he talking about? Exactly.
We'll explain everything.
This shit is crazy, bro.
He gotta get out the
This
way.
shit is crazy, bro.
Let's just make this real easy. You got a bunch of cops for nothing.
They said he got a gun. That's why he ain't getting out the car. He probably gonna go right back, but I ain't gonna lie, this might be an illegal search or something like that, but they can't identify him, so I don't know how that works.
Just get out of the car and we'll deal with it.
What are we dealing with, bro?
Little man, I'm gonna take your kid out of the car, okay?
What is going on, bro? Look. What is...
Hey, grab him first. We're gonna get the Uber driver out first. Hey, go ahead and grab the kid.
What the f is going on right now, bro?
Yeah, everybody come.
I ain't gonna lie though, I know he probably feeling like different because he do got his son with him, so I can't even say he tripping or not like that.
What is going on?
He's in the seatbelt, Sarge.
What the f is going on right now?
Come on, baby.
Hey, I don't know your name. What's your name?
Man,
Huh? What's your name, sir?
My name, bro.
What's your name?
Daryl.
Daryl.
No, I don't, bro. But I don't understand why y'all doing this.
Daryl, just go with the program. That's it.
Man, I'm on live, bro. I'm on live, bro. I don't have nothing on me, bro. I'm on live, bro. What are y'all doing, bro?
Don't fight us, dude.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Don't fight us. Don't fight us, man.
Bro,
Yeah, don't fight us.
what are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing? I'm on live, bro. Hold up, bro.
Yeah, he
Hold up.
definitely going to jail.
What are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all, bro? What are y'all doing, bro?
Like, well, he probably was trying to stall time so somebody could come get his son, though. If that's what he was doing, that was smart.
What are y'all doing, bro?
Draco would later be seen being led away from the scene in handcuffs, being taken into custody with many speculating he'd been caught with another gun. Following this situation, Draco was taken to the station, he bailed out, and then went live on Instagram, suggesting that the ops are the ones snitching on him.
How many times have you ever seen that before? Pulling over Ubers. Pulled over Uber. With my son in there. All they gonna do is tell him, I know. Man.
After this, Draco would go live once again, suggesting that somebody from Inglewood had something to do with his arrest, and saying that the ops are hoping that he gets beaten up in jail.
Then he like, oh yeah, well, then he talking about me getting a book yesterday. He talking about some, yeah, well, maybe because he made that diss song against the whole Inglewood, like this is a threat to me, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You sound like the police. You talking about?
Oh, I thought he said the police was the ones that said that.
If I wasn't worried, you got smacked. You think I'm worried about a diss song? Come on, bro. Well, man, and he said it's not always gonna be the same as last time. And I know what people are saying. Oh yeah, man. Well, he was catching phase last time. Yeah, every time ain't the same. So if I was catching phase last, so maybe it might be nice this time, bro. Maybe how you bitch ass. You talking about 2 or 3 niggas? Yeah, that was acting. Maybe since that died, bro, didn't want to fight me then. Maybe two or three might be bold enough to fight me then. You hear that? Snitch ass, getting Ubers pulled over. Damn, fucking wrong with you.
Sadly, it was this moment when fans begun to get concerned about Draco. A post on the subreddit Cali Banging, Reddit's premier community discussing California gang politics, saw a fan pondering Draco's toxic personality.
Draco the Ruler has a city on his back as of now. As a song with Drake, huge buzz, tours, made self-millionaire. Speaking about haters and ops, to be honest, more people like this man and hate him from all sides in LA. He is self-sabotaging the lean addiction with post-traumatic stress from solitary confinement along with money is definitely bad for his mental health. Anyone around the man who cares about him needs to sit him down, talk some sense into him, or at least try. Why the man has turned this entire city is beyond me. No matter what so-called issues he has with people talking on the internet, no relevant artist doesn't have haters. If it's leftover friction from Red Bull being killed, Draco has equally made comments, and that's that. Afterwards, the situation... he said, towards that situation, so can't say anything. He is going to sabotage his career, maybe lose his life over this BS, and he doesn't even bang. The curse of city Los Angeles continues. Dang.
Suggesting this might be the reason that he's not going to make it out alive. Pointing out that more people like Draco than he even thinks in LA, but implying that he is sabotaging his own career by leaning into gang beefs when he should be focusing on his career after getting the industry boost that comes with working with a mainstream artist like Drake. Some suggested in the comments that perhaps it was Draco's lean addiction or PTSD from solitary confinement that had been clouding his judgment recently, with some going as far as to say that if Draco continues down this path, he's unlikely to see 2022. With hindsight, it's clear to see just how right these fans were. Draco essentially signed his own death certificate when he released Inglewood, but perhaps he just couldn't see it through the muddy puddles of lean clouding his judgment. Naturally, a response to the song would be coming from Inglewood. Thankfully, this begun with back and forths in music rather than violence, with AZ Chike taking to Instagram Live on August the 25th, revealing his new Draco diss song Lil Stink Stink, with Draco raiding the chat on the IG Live personally to mock and threaten AZ Chike. Draco said people get smacked for speaking on the Stink team. He said Chike's own homies are warning him not to drop the song. He called the track garbage. He suggested that he had sent a request to join the live, which Chike had ignored and just let sit there, and leaving one final ominous comment saying everybody from Inglewood gets killed anyway. It's no wonder that the track got under Draco's skin, when the song itself included sampled audio of Draco being arrested in that Uber only days before. In response to the track, Stink Team member Money Monk apparently pulled up to AZ Chike's house looking for a fight.
Chike, where you at, bitch ass? I'm at your house.
How they get that low?
Where you at? Where you at? Okay, check, chike, or get in this month. Come outside and play, bitch. I'm gonna see your parking lot for like 20 minutes, mark ass.
In the days that followed, Drakeo would continue mocking his ops online. On August the 27th, he posted up on IG, wearing sunglasses and pretending to be blind, saying that he's doing the Munchie Bee challenge. Drakeo's latest disses had Redditors convinced that he would be dead soon, unless somebody stepped in and talked some sense to him. But since Inglewood, the line had been crossed, and there really did appear to be no turning back for the Stink team now. On September...
No, we gotta react to that now, the Inglewood. See what he's talking about. Peanut butter booty pack. That is crazy.
September the 8th, 2021, Money Monk would go on to drop the song Peanut Butter Booty Pack, a scathing Munchie Bee diss once again referring to that peanut butter incident. And a week after that, on September the 16th, 2021, Drakeo pulled up for an interview on No Jumper once again, this time speaking incredibly recklessly. He opens up by saying that he is a completely different person to who he was in the last interview, suggesting that in the last interview with No Jumper he was fresh out of solitary confinement and still suffering mental health challenges, saying that now after some recovery time, he's a cocky millionaire ready to hurt his ops' feelings.
See, I'm myself now, so it might be a little... this interview is different now.
You were saying that last time you were here...
I was fresh out of jail, bro. I just
different version of yourself?
Like, yeah, bro. I was inside there confined, like, fucking almost 30 months, bro. Like,
ain't that 23-1? Solitary confinement, ain't that 23-1?
It's different now, though. I'm a millionaire now. It's kind of different. I think that's what they mad about. Because everybody was laughing when I was in jail. Same way they was laughing when I was getting booked by the police.
In the interview, Drakeo would also reveal that he was once again booked for possession of a firearm by a felon after being arrested in that Uber.
I knew he had pole on him. But another thing I was going to say, but I know jumper curse is real. I was just talking about that. I forgot what video, but one of the ones I dropped today.
They didn't press any charges on you or anything?
No, yeah, they said...
oh, wait, they said they found a gun.
Felon with a firearm or something.
Drakeo would then go on to reference the Munchie Bee peanut butter incident once again, all while very diplomatic co-host AD tried to avoid saying anything that would escalate things, giving Adam22 a strong eye to try and get him to move on to another topic, all while Drakeo was warning that the ops are going to be after Adam next.
Did you see the part where...
about the peanut butter?
No, peanut butter.
My bad.
Who got peanut butter?
That's a whole nother situation. They might come for you after Adam. Street shit. My bad.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Stay away from it, Adam. I don't want to say nothing about peanut butter, whatever the f that is.
What would you do if somebody put peanut butter in your ass?
Oh my God. Well, it would really depend on the person.
Yeah, all right, we just going.
Bro, we know Adam is Diddy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he always on that.
Okay.
We're not gonna touch on this, Adam, because
if my girl wanted to do that, I mean, it is what it is.
Stay away from it, Adam. Okay. Leave it alone, bro.
Jesus Christ.
All See, that's why I told you, man. Are y'all gonna be ready for me today?
Hey, that's good.
You feel me?
Gina's telling me not to engage with this. I don't know what it is. She's just like, stay out of this, Adam. Hey.
I look, Adam.
LA. It's a complicated place.
You know me, bro. I don't care.
But Drakeo wasn't done clowning Munchie Bee or dragging Adam22 unwillingly into LA gang politics, as Drakeo proceeds to ask Adam what he would do if a blind person said they were after him.
Hey, if somebody that can't see said that they was gonna like slide on you, how would that happen? Like, you blind. I'm just wondering this, like, how are you gonna like do anything if you blind? You can't see. You can't even drive.
Easy, yo.
Okay, nobody. Nobody important. It's crazy.
I don't know.
He talking about it's crazy.
I know the truth.
From here, a confused Adam says that he often doesn't know exactly what people are talking about when they make inside references on his podcast, with Adam inferring that he didn't know what YG was talking about when he came on No Jumper and said that his crew are really gonna get his ops, with Drakeo clapping back and saying YG isn't really tough.
Sometimes I feel like people are talking innuendo on my podcast and I'm kind of like not in the loop. Remember the YG interview?
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I didn't really like get that there were coded messages in there that you would feel a way about.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, the inside joke. See, if he would've went on Vlad TV really the feds, so he don't know everything.
There wasn't no coded messages because people are not like that, so it don't even matter.
That's kind of like what he said.
Yeah.
Naturally, the conversation would eventually turn to Inglewood, with a newly cocky Drakeo the Ruler leaving nothing off the table. He started by saying that he has enemies that don't gangbang, but represent Inglewood and are united in hating him, ultimately saying that he will never resolve his issues with Inglewood.
That don't gangbang, bang Inglewood like it's a gang. Like Inglewood
and if you beef with anything over here, we gonna have each other back.
Well, I hope all that shit gets resolved.
Never.
And Drakeo goes on to say that his ops aren't really killers, saying they don't own guns and their threats against him are not valid.
Do not be like that, Adam. I'm telling you, bro. Like, cause we be laughing and joking about the situations. Motherfucker be like, I'ma kill you. Like, you don't even own a gun.
And finally, Drakeo would end the interview by saying, "Free Kells."
Any last words?
Yep, free kills.
Once again, not all of Draco's fans were pleased at his latest appearance. Redditors on Cali Banging would come out to say,
act like he's some street guy is annoying now.
They were annoyed at what they described as Draco's arrogant street god persona, with some pointing out that his ego had gotten out of control and saying that he finally got a second chance at life, beating his case, and yet now he's deciding to go straight back into the dark depths.
No cap. He probably should have chilled a little bit, bro, because he was definitely on his come up. I ain't know at the time, but seeing all this now, I know what's up.
Of LA gang politics. These are statements that would echo earlier concerns from Draco's fans that his destructive and confrontational attitude would end in tragedy. But at this point, the wheels were in motion, and Draco's path into one of the most dangerous situations that the gang lifestyle has to offer would now be unstoppable. A few days after his No Jumper appearance on September the 19th, 2021, Drakeo would speak again in an IG story, saying that the Bloods actually like him apart from the ones in Inglewood.
Bless me. Northern Cali Bloods. Now let me scratch that. South Central Bloods, Compton Bloods, Pasadena Bloods, San Diego Bloods, Bakersfield Bloods, Northern Cali Bloods, Stockton Bloods, Sacramento Bloods. It's just one group of individuals who don't like me. Crazy, ain't it?
And a few days after that, on September the 22nd, Munchie B drops another diss track called Last Lap, dissing both Drakeo and Nipsey Hussle, whose mural was vandalized by Capone. Eventually, more of Draco's enemies would come out to dispute things he'd said. AZ Trike addressed Drakeo claiming that he joined a gang at 25 in an Innovators interview.
What can I gain from joining a gang at 25 that I already got right now?
Trike would go on to say that Drakeo has issues with his homies, not him, but it wouldn't be realistic to be cool with Drakeo, considering the history with Inglewood.
That is some problems he got going on with the homies. They got nothing to do with me, and that's why he mad, because I with him and I'm loyal to him.
In conclusion, Trike would say that he believes that Drakeo is simply hating on them.
It ain't no beef, this is a bitch and he be hating, like, it's weird.
The day after that dropped, Drakeo would continue putting his pressure on Inglewood, posting a document purporting to be proof that Frosty had snitched.
The one that was popping it in the ambulance? Nah.
Inglewood, a song all about dissing AZ Trike. When Trike...
Wait, what happened? Hold up.
To do with me, and that's why he mad, because I with him and I'm... It ain't no beef, it's a bitch and he be hating, like, it's weird.
The day after that dropped, Drakeo would continue putting his pressure on Inglewood, posting a document.
Hold on. March stunned on a detective inside the jail asked would be willing to show us where he had committed the crime. Stated that he would. I read him his Miranda rights. Each dang, bro, that's so small to see. I then transported him to the area 600 of West Avenue to follow photographs. Oh my gosh. He identified the house on that 600 West Norman Avenue, which he intended on burglarizing. He stated and chose that location. Bro, Prez looked around, saw animals in a poof, decided, blah, blah. I don't know, but basically he told, I can't read all this, bro. My eyes are starting to hurt.
Purporting to be proof that Frosty had snitched. Then on October the 14th, 2021, Rucci and AZ Trike pull up to No Jumper for their own interview, with Rucci mocking Drakeo for making the song Inglewood a song all about dissing AZ Trike, when Trike isn't actually from Inglewood originally.
The song called Inglewood, and it's about him. He not from Inglewood.
They would go on to say that everybody in the Stink team sucks at rapping, apart from Ketchy and Drakeo, who they say is hanging on by a thread.
It ain't rapping because them
can't rap. Well, there's only one over there that can rap, and he hanging on by a string.
Who over there?
So every interview they bringing up each other, so you know the beef was cooking.
Little fat boy, little fat girl, he straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing time to time. The only other over there that was really greasy, very talented, like really some shit, RP was catchy.
Trike also appeared in a bootleg Kev interview saying Drakeo is simply mad that him and Rucci's careers heated up, and saying that he's only mad because they turned him down for a feature whilst he was still in jail.
What the hell happened with Drakeo the Ruler? Because don't you guys have mutual people involved in each of y'all situations? So where did things go left?
He don't like that we hot.
When he was in jail though, he wanted to be on there though. I told him no, cause I Inglewood, and that was it.
Rucci went on to say that his entire hood didn't get on with Drakeo.
My city, I'm from Inglewood, we don't get along, bro, as a whole, you feel what I'm saying? So, oh, you just doing that cause you with them. Nah, it's the homie being loyal, bro.
Right.
You feel me? But nah, we just with nothing over there. They keep hating and keep saying something about it, so it's like.
So where is Drakeo even from to begin with again? He's from LA, but what hood?
We gotta give him a little attention.
Ultimately claiming not to be happy about the Inglewood song and saying it sucks.
What'd you think of it, like as a song?
That shit was not tight. Yeah.
It could have been better. Honestly.
Yeah, I felt the beat was hardest.
Hey, you know, it didn't sound threatening, like, man.
At this point, a whole lot of tension had brewed between the Stink Team and Inglewood, and it really was just a matter of time until the two groups bumped into each other and things boiled over. But for now, Drakeo and the Stink Team would be more focused on music and money, spending time performing on their Long Live the Great tour, dedicated to the memory of Ketchy the Great through September and October, with Drakeo eventually playing a big December 12th show on the bill for LA's Rolling Loud Festival. This was a big opportunity for Drakeo to perform in front of a crowd of tens of thousands of fans. It must have been an enormous moment for Drakeo's career, to have beaten the death penalty and a life sentence, getting out and overcoming the trauma of years in solitary confinement, and building up your rap career to the point where you've got thousands of adoring fans screaming his lyrics at the top of their lungs. Getting to this point was an incredible achievement for Drakeo that's nothing short of amazing. But the sad fact is, this show would be the last one that Drakeo would ever play.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities.
So, and they said he got stabbed at the show. That was how he passed away. So that's definitely crazy, man. But nah, Drakeo is hard, bro. I gave him his flowers, no cap. Even though I just found out about it not too long ago. But yeah, though, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bro, run this up for me, bro. This joint was long, so run that joint up. But it's butter. I'm gonna catch you next one. I'm out this joint.
Chains in these watches, boy, we real iron. Hands out the window, bam, 10 and a pair of Nikes. Bustin' balls, I'm in Cali every week with it. Brody, what I told you about.